All right, we're here, episode 2. As I said, I'm doing this show when needed. So, yeah. Welcome to the second episode of the Parapod, which is my very own Paramore news podcast. I am your host, Cassie Walker. And if you've listened to the last episode and you stuck around, thank you. That's cool. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, the reason I'm here, I'm dropping it now, is because last night, as I'm about to lay my head down to go to sleep, in sleepy little Melbourne, Australia, drops the thing we've been waiting for. The only thing that the band Paramore have promoted on their socials in the last month. Oh, a month. That's a big time. Finally, finally, we have the full version of their cover of Talking Heads Burning Down the House. And look, we knew it was going to be a cracker. That little teaser that we got was beautiful. Listening to it on repeat as I did as soon as it dropped, and the cute little teaser video, which is adorable. It's so cool. And like, is it just me, or is Haley's voice like just rougher and rawer than ever? Like, ever. The way she sings I'm an Ordinary Guy is like the roughness on that part is sick. It's here. It's there. This is them. This is their new generation. Yeah, so the release, why they covered Burning Down the House, which is a tough feat to follow. Tom Jones and the Cardigans. Like, that's rough, right? Like, that is a rough trot to do that, but they freaking did it. If anybody's going to do it, it's Paramore. They've dropped it because it is part of a collective tribute album, which we're getting lots of these days. And I'm not opposed to them. It's nice. And I think if I was an artist, it would be an honor to be able to work on a tribute album and say thanks to an artist that had influenced me to get me where I was. It's cute. I like it. I don't really love covers, but I love tributes. There's a big difference. Saying that, I think I do love covers. Last episode, I was shouting up the You Somebody cover. Okay, I like covers. Cool. So this version, it's Burning Down the House. It's part of a collective release, which is titled Everyone's Getting Involved, and it is Talking Heads Stop Making Sense tribute. So it's all we know is that it's only songs from the Stop Making Sense. The people that have released this label is called A24, and they're kind of new. They're more in the film world, so they've actually restored and released the Stop Making Sense concert film with Talking Heads, and they've worked on some cool stuff. A lot of stuff I like. Priscilla that I haven't seen yet, but they just seem to be good guys in entertainment, which doesn't really happen. The cool thing with this is that it's also going to include Lord on the soundtrack. Shout out New Zealand neighbor, Miley Cyrus, and The National. So it's all like kind of dark undertones. Like all of those artists are like amazing pop writers, but with a bunch of sad in their back pocket. So look, I'm here for that. I'm here for some sadness. I don't actually know when their record's coming out, but it's pretty interesting that it's like the only thing, like if you're still working with your label or still have messiness, it's like when your friends break up, right? You go through a breakup and they haven't wiped their ex from their socials. And you know that they're like starting to date again, and you're kind of like, oh, maybe, like Paramore could have done that. Paramore could have left their ex on their socials, so to speak, for a while. Anyway, um, I think it's super cute. It's been very obvious since the self-titled album, but particularly after Laughter, that Paramore have drawn a lot of influence from Talking Heads in listening and reading interviews. Taylor has really been thrashing Talking Heads and really appreciates what they do musically with that groove and that funk and that diversity in their audience and their sound. And it was the absolute cutest photo of 2023, seeing David Byrne, who is the singer of Talking Heads, actually like be at a Paramore show, and like him dancing in the crowd was really cute. And then like a selfie afterwards. It's like they got his tick of approval. So this is super full circle that they get to work on this and that they're the first artists. Like objectively, they're not as big as like Paramore aren't as big as The National or Miley Cyrus or even Lord. So that's really sweet. Love it. The other cool thing that I've just read today um, is that Rolling Stone have reported that SZA revealed in an interview with Apple Music. So it's Rolling Stone via Apple Music. I mean, I could have just listened to Apple Music, but anyway, SZA, who is like a super cool badass artist that's just like killing it musically. Haley has made it no secret. Haley Williams, singer of Paramore, has made it no secret that she is obsessed with this artist. SZA's working with Paramore, which is so cool. And it's like it's not that she's working with Haley. She said in this interview that she's actually working on new music with Paramore. So whether it's like Paramore are going to be just like kind of feat and collab because that hasn't really happened. Like Haley's done it, which is cool, but this is cooler. I think that like SZA's a total emo girl. Like if you listen to SZA's music, it's like same as Phoebe Bridgers. You can tell when somebody's brought up on emo, and SZA absolutely is brought up on emo. So that is a super exciting thing as well because I feel like there's still things happening creatively. They're still writing, they're still making music. I mean, we know that as well. We just got on the This Is Why. We got a demo. They're still doing stuff. So exciting. But look, very much in love with the cover of Burning Down the House, Paramore's version of Talking Heads classic. And if you haven't listened, do it. Chuck it on. It's been out for now 18 hours. You can listen to it. You can also watch the visuals, which is super fun. Recommended to do it wearing an oversized suit. If you've seen the clip or if you've seen Stop Making Sense, that will make sense to you. And if not, it will not make sense to you. Um, but yeah, it's ep two. I'm done. Thank you for listening. My name's Cassie. If you like this little snappy little Paramore updates, Paradates, maybe I should call this Paradates next time. Feel free to follow me. Feel free to leave a rating if you like it or not. I'm cool. I'm cool with it all. Do it. I am on Instagram. It is Parapod Podcast. And I'm going to be chucking this up on YouTube as well. So that's me. That's the latest. Exciting. I'm going to go and listen to that track again.